China's Xi Jinping lands in Lhasa on his second-ever visit to Tibet. Chinese president makes rare appearance in Tibet. Visit came amid Dalai Lama's succession looms. Chinese premier touts unity and development. Chinese President Xi Jinping arrived in the Tibetan capital of Lhasa on Wednesday for his second-ever visit as China's leader to mark the 60th anniversary of Tibet's founding as an autonomous region. 6 years after the 14th Dalai Lama fled into exile in India following a failed uprising, China's ruling Communist Party established the Tibet Autonomous Region in 1965, the country's fifth and final autonomous region after Inner Mongolia, Xinjiang, Guangxi, and Ningxia. The designation of Tibet as an autonomous region was intended to grant local ethnic minority groups, particularly the Tibetans, increased influence over regional policy decisions. This autonomy was supposed to include protections for cultural practices and the freedom to observe religious beliefs without interference. However, despite these official promises, many international human rights organizations and Tibetan exile groups consistently criticize China's governance in Tibet as oppressive and repressive. They point to restrictions on religious activities, limitations on cultural expression, and heavy security measures as evidence of systemic control and human rights abuses. Beijing, on the other hand, firmly rejects these allegations, maintaining that its policies promote stability, economic development, and improved living standards in the region while respecting the rights of ethnic minorities. Xi last flew to Tibet in July 2021, where he urged people there to follow the party, in a visit largely perceived by outside observers to signal the Communist Party's confidence that order had finally been established in a region with a long history of protest against Chinese rule. During a brief period following the 2008 Beijing Olympics, when China further opened its doors to the outside world, Tibet was rocked by protests by monks and nuns, and then a series of self-immolations. More broadly, Tibet is a highly strategic region for China due to its border with India. Troops from both sides had clashed at their border over the years. The Himalayan region also possesses abundant natural resources, including immense hydropower potential.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.